Hey beautiful people, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be learning how to do your eyeshadow perfectly. There is a lot of tips and tricks on how to do it. I'm going to keep this video as short as possible and fill it up with all the information. So if you'd like to know how to apply your eyeshadow perfectly, all you gotta do is keep on watching. So guys, the first thing you actually want to do is go and clean up your brows, because you don't want there to be any uneven texture or uneven tone onto your skin. So that's the first thing that you're going to be doing. It's also important to be knowing what brushes that you will require or what brushes you are going to need. So this is a flat brush. What you do with a flat brush is that you neaten your eyebrows. Now you take your flat brush and you just go underneath your brow. Come underneath the curve like that, and then after just go in and apply this everywhere else. Now what this acts is that it acts as a primer, it acts as a base onto your skin, so that it makes the eyeshadow process a whole lot easier and it doesn't become clumpy, messy or anything of that sort. Now go in with a beauty blender and just dampen out everything and smoothen out everything. So if you look at this eye as compared to this eye, this one has already got a base, this one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is quickly go in and just do up this eyebrow. And now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and clean up everything. Now this is a very important step. This is like one of the key steps that I'm actually going to be showing you, is to grab yourself some of your translucent powder, or you can go in with the shade of your exact same skin tone. So take it on a fluffy brush like this and just go and apply it everywhere. What this does is that it acts as a barrier, so it takes away all the smudgy and edginess. It sets the eye as well as makes the process of applying eyeshadow a whole lot more easier. Next guys, you're going to find out the color of eyeshadow that you actually want and decide which brushes you're going to work with. This is called a blending brush. This is called a patting brush, where you pat on the color, and this is a very thin blending brush. This helps work in the grooves, in the crease or anything of that sort. This one is to put the color on, this one is to blend all the rough edges. So today I'm going in with this brush. I'm going to start off with this color. I'm trying to keep this of more like a cut crease, also not kind of a cut crease, because I'm only going to be using powders. And then I'm going to dust off the excess powder and place it into the area where, when I open my eyes, that's the area that we're actually going to be working with. So what you do is like look up, look straight at the mirror, close your eye, and thereafter start smudging. Now when you're using a brush, make sure you use the end, because the more you closer you use, the more rough it's going to be. But if you use further away, it's going to be a little less smudgy, it's going to be a little less more it's going to be a little less smudgy, so it's not going to look like it's just thrown on, as well as it's going to make the blending process a whole lot easier. It may sound harsh to be away from the brush because we generally like to use the tip, but actually it's less pressure and more work getting done. So this is what you actually do, and then you bring it out underneath your brow. Now your brow should be the indication of where you're going to curve. So where your brow is, that's where you're going to curve out. Likewise on the side, as I said, where your eye opens, that's where all the color should prolong. I don't want to take it too much in, so what I'm going to do is just finish off my work at the tip. So this is what it's going to look like. When you're doing your eyes, make sure you do both your eyes simultaneously because that helps with symmetry on your face. So you can see this is where I'm going wrong now. That's where I added too much. This is where I need to add more. That's what happens. Next, what I'm going to be doing is going in with a more kind of a glossy tone. So what I do is I keep my top part one color, and then I go in with my packing brush and use a more of a glittery color. So I'm going to go in with the bronze mixed with goldy mixed with dreams. So that's bronze mixed with goldy mixed with dreams. And then I just place this here. And then what I do is I take the lightest color gold and then I push it in the inner corner. Now what you do is that if you find the edges are too smudged, you go in with your concealer on your brush and you just clean it up. Then you blend. You blend. Also, what I like to do is go back in with the same color and just blend it into the skin so it doesn't look like a rough edge. Now coming back, we use this brush is when you're going to drag it down on your lash line. Drag it down to the bottom as well as on the side. Drag it down. Then you're going to go in with your packing brush with the gold and bring that and just blend it. So now guys, I'm just going to go in and mascara up my eyes and then I'm going to be back. So guys, this is how it actually turned out. So I added in some mascara, added in a little bit of eyeliner on my waterline. I was thinking of going in with a little bit of eyeliner on the top, but I was like, you know what, why not? Why I was thinking I was like, why did destroy this look? So I was like, you know what, let's just keep it simple. So guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed watching these kind of videos, because this is here to help you, and not to show you what's right and what's wrong, but also to show you like if there's areas or aspects where you can change it to better what you are doing. So as I said, just remember your base is very important. That's a must. You need to know how to keep your base. You need to know how to avoid your base from smudging. So all those things were said in the video. So if you'd like to know, so if you guys like more tips and want to know more, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment that you enjoyed it, and just give me a fat thumbs up. I'm out, guys.